Hello friends, in our previous lecture we completed sum number 12. Now as I said, from sum number 13, that is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 we are ignoring because it is very lengthy, it is not expected. So from sum number 13 to 18 they are very expected, very much expected in the exam. So we need to focus more on these sums because previous sums are there which are good sums. Adjustments are good, but they are not that much lengthy for 11 marks. So for 11 marks we need more lengthy sums, and that are these sums. Okay, so we will try to focus more on this sum from sum number 13. Now today in sum number 13 a different thing is given which was given in sum number 9. In sum number 9, if you remember, there were two transactions with one effect. So both one effect will become two effect and will get cancelled. Now in this sum there is one adjustment having one effect, and also there is suspense account. As I said in 9th sum itself, that if there is only one effect to that adjustment, then suspense account should be given. Or if suspense account is not given, there are two adjustments with one effect. So in that sum, 9th sum, there were two effects, there were two adjustments with one effect, and there were no suspense account. Now in this sum, there is suspense account and there is only one adjustment with one effect. Moreover, in previous sums, interest on capital, interest on drawings, interest on current account, we need to calculate it totally as per the dates or as per the information given. Now here in this sum the difference is that we need to calculate interest on capital, interest on drawings, interest on current account, but some interest is given and some interest is not given. So the given interest will have only one effect, and the interest which is not given and we need to calculate it additionally, that will have two effects. So this sum is very, very important. I need each and everyone's focus, otherwise no one will understand anything. So please listen. And the sums from 13 to 18 all are important, so tick them as IMP. Harsha and Chaya are partners of a partnership firm, page number 82, sum number 13. From the following information, prepare final accounts. Trial balance of partnership firm of Harsha and Chaya is on 31,370. Drawings on Harsha is made on 110,16 and Chaya is made on 11,17. So according to that, calculate their interest of 6 months and 3 months, because from 110 it is 6 months and from 11 to 31,3 it is 3 months. Current account Harsha. Harsha is having debit balance of current account, so we require current account also. Interest on capital Harsha and Chaya. As I said, we need to calculate interest on capital and something was given. Now see, interest on capital has two effects. As capital is credit, so credit side of capital or current account and debit side of appropriation account. Now this is debit balance is given, so this interest will be shown on the debit side of appropriation account. Reason is simple. All the adjustments have two effects. See, like closing stock. Closing stock is on credit side of trading account and balance sheet asset side. But if it is given in trial balance, then look its balance. That trading account credit side it is not shown, it is shown on the balance sheet itself as it is given in the debit balance. So you have to decide as per that thing also. Machinery. Interest on loan. Now see, loan should be there because here interest is given. So on credit side, on the same line you can see loan of Harsha from 110.16. Harsha is a partner, she is giving the loan, 6% interest is required for 6 months because loan is from 110. So loan is given, interest is needed to calculate and some interest is given, so it is an hidden adjustment. So tick on loan of Harsha and interest on loan. Then salary, it is a normal salary, not salary of partners, and they are giving monthly 1,000. So again this is a hidden adjustment. Tick this as also. Why? Monthly is 1,000, there are 12 months. 1,000 into 12, salary should be 12,000, but salary is given 13,000. 1,000 is advance. So this is also hidden adjustment. Salary of Chaya, partner's salary is given. Debtors. Receivable rent. If only rent is given, then P&L debit, but receivable, outstanding, advance is given, then decide the balance. Balance is debit, so it is on asset side. Balance is credit, then liability side. These notes have been already given in previous sums. If you have not watched it or if you are not watching it properly, then you will not get the things, my friends. So please watch it. Then bad debts. Stock of goods 31,317. Again, closing stock is in trial balance itself, so only one effect, and it is given debit side, so only asset side. Insurance premium, now tick that also as hidden adjustment because it is having a bracket, out of which 1200 is for the year ending on 36/70. Our year is ending on 31st March. This year is ending on 30th June. So 3 months it is after that. So 3 months it is advance. Why after? Because June comes after March. So 3 months premium is advance. So tick that also as hidden adjustment. Capital accounts Harsha Chaya. Current account Chaya. Chaya is having credit balance of current account. Interest on drawings. Again interest on drawings is given in trial balance. Two effects for interest on drawings. As drawings is debit, so it will be shown on debit side of capital or current and credit side of appropriation. Now interest on drawings is given as credit balance, so it will be shown on credit side of appropriation account. The reason is simple. If they are given in adjustments like outstanding salary, receivable salary, we are giving two effects. But if they are given in trial balance, then we will decide as per its balance. But the thing difference is that interest on capital and interest on drawings cannot be shown in balance sheet. Receivable rent, outstanding salary can be shown in balance sheet because it has an effect in balance sheet. But these interest on capital, interest on drawings are related to appropriation and capital current account. So decide which balance is given. Interest on drawings is given as credit balance. So where it is credit in capital current or appropriation, it is credit in appropriation. Now if you don't know the two effects of adjustments, then friends, this sum is not for you. If you are not knowing the two effects of transaction, then ignore this sum because this sum is such where you need everything. Interest on capital, two effects are credit side of capital or current and debit side of appropriation. Here interest on capital is given as debit balance, so show it on debit side of appropriation. In the same way, interest on drawings has two effects, debit side of capital or current and credit side of appropriation. So here credit balance of interest on drawings is given, so write it on credit side of appropriation. If debit balance was given, then we would have written on debit side of current account. So if you don't know these things, then it will be difficult. Again, loan of Harsha, as I said, tick it as hidden adjustment, loan of Harsha. Rent is given, simply rent is given, so it will be shown on P&L account. Creditors, now trading accounts, profit is given. Why profit I am telling? Because it is credit balance. So profit is given. So if there is no adjustment affecting the trading account, then directly we will start from profit and loss account. Bank balance. But this is bank balance given, but it is actually bank overdraft. For your confusion, they are writing bank balance, but actually it is bank overdraft. So in bracket write OD, means overdraft. Why? Because if debit balance of bank is given, it is bank balance. If credit balance of bank is given, then it is overdraft. By mistake, if you are showing this on asset side, then some will have mistake. Interest on current account Harsha. Harsha is having debit balance of current account. So what are the two effects for debit balance of current account? Current account debit side and appropriation account credit side. Now this interest is given credit side, so it will be shown on credit side of appropriation account. Same like interest on capital and same like interest on drawings. But friends, you need this thing. Suspense account, as I said, here there is one adjustment having one effect. So second effect is not possible. So for that suspense account is given, and suspense account should be cancelled with that. In 9 sum, compare this sum with 9 sum. There were two adjustments having one effect, that is sales book undercast and outstanding wages not recorded to wages account but not shown in trial balance. Both were having one effect, so no need of suspense account. But here there will be only one adjustment having one effect, and the second effect is suspense account will get cancelled from here. Provide 5% interest on capital, 6% interest on drawings, 10% interest on opening balance of current account. Now these things will be ticked on so much transactions, so be with me. 5% interest on capital, so come to the trial balance and tick on capital account number 1 and also interest on capital number 1. On credit balance, tick on capital accounts number 1. On debit balance, interest on capital, tick on number 1. Interest on capital number 1. 6% interest on drawings on the debit side. Tick number 1 on drawings, and on credit side tick number 1 on interest on drawings. Two times we have to tick. 10% on opening balance of current account. In the debit balance, current account Harsha, tick number 1. In the credit balance, current account Chaya, tick number 1. And also in the credit balance, interest on current account Harsha, tick number 1. So much things are number 1, 1, 1. There are total 1, 2, 3 on debit side, 1, 2, 3, 4 on credit side. Number 1 is 3 times debit side and 4 times credit side. Provide 10% depreciation on machine. Tick on machines number 2. Monthly salary of Chaya is 500. Now see, salary of Chaya is given in trial balance also. So tick on salary of Chaya number 3. Total of sales book under cash 300. Now where sales is given here? Instead of sales, we are being given trading account. So we need to revise the trading account. Not all the accounts revised like yesterday. Only we need to prepare a revised trading account, because here trading account profit is given, but sales book is undercast. Now it will have only one effect. Sales book is undercast by 300 and suspense account is also 300. So we are having one effect for one adjustment, and the second effect is not there because suspense account is getting cancelled. But in 9 sum we are having two adjustment for one effect, so they will be cancelled together. But here we are having only one adjustment with one effect, so the second effect is suspense account will get cancelled. So tick on trading account number 4 and tick on suspense account number 4. 1700 is to be transferred to general reserve. Transferring to general reserve, simply appropriation account debit side and liability side of balance sheet. Now friends, we need so much space for this sum, so let me draw it very clear. Okay, let us start. As only one adjustment is affecting trading account, so revised trading account of partnership firm for year ended as of 31/3/17. Revised trading account of partnership firm for the year ended as on 31/3/17. Draw it for only 5 lines. Draw it for only 5 lines. Very small account. Debit, credit. Now profit and loss account. P&L account of partnership firm for year ended as on 31/3/17. Draw it for 15 lines. P&L account of partnership firm as on 31/3/17. Draw it for 15 lines. Now the maximum transactions will come in the next account, that is appropriation. So next is P&L appropriation account of partnership firm for year ended as on 31/3/17. Now draw this for 25 lines, my friends. This is the maximum account with maximum transactions, because everything is interest on capital and interest on drawings and okay. So we need maximum space here. Okay. After that, partners capital account only for 3 lines. As we have capital current both, so always capital account is for 3 lines only. Date, particulars, Harsha, Chaya. Date, particulars, Harsha, Chaya. After that, partners current account for 15 lines. Partners current account for 15 lines. So date, particulars, Harsha, Chaya. Date, particulars, Harsha, Chaya. Okay. Now the last. Balance sheet of partnership firm as on 31/3/17. Now this is for 20 lines. Liabilities amount, assets, now see friends, I need space for calculation, so I am not drawing the whole. I will give space for calculation, but this is required for 20 lines. Okay, so you draw as per that. Here I require space for calculation. Calculations are so much big. Okay, so this sum is little bit tough to show on board. Okay, so please listen what I am speaking. If you are not able to see some words, then please listen my words. Okay, yes. Now whenever we are having all this, opening balance of these two, trading account is revised, so it should have also some balance. So first of all, starting from the capital account, credit side, 1,460. Listen me carefully. By balance brought down, capital account balance for Harsha is 20,000, and for Chaya it is 30,000. Now considering current account, on debit side current account Harsha is given, so Harsha is having debit balance of 6,000. Harsha is having debit balance of 6,000. 1,416 to balance brought down. I Chaya dash. Chaya is having credit balance of 4,000. So in the column of Chaya 4,000 credit balance, buy balance brought down 1460. Moreover, trading account has profit, but we cannot write profit, so we are writing buy balance brought down 24,700. This we are not writing directly. We are having profit, no problem. But this profit will be revised, so we should just write by balance brought down 24,700, and this we in bracket we will write gross profit. Okay? Yes. So all the opening balances are over. Let us go for the debit balance, and before that leave the space. Two lines. Two lines here and here, two lines here and here. Okay, let us start. Drawings. When there are capital and current account both, then drawings are shown on the debit side of current account. And both have different dates, so show differently. 1/10/16. To drawings account. Now this 1/10/16 is for Harsha and amount is 5,000. For Chaya it is dash. Again on 1/1/17, now it is for Chaya. So to drawings account, whenever we are having different date, then show it 2 times. For Chaya we have 10,000. Okay. So drawings is complete. Now interest on capital. As I said, some interest on capital is required to calculate and some interest is given also. But friends, first please keep in your mind two effects for interest on capital. We are having two accounts. So whenever we are having two capital and current, then it is shown in current. Credit side of current account, debit side of appropriation. Now in book, which balance is given, debit or credit? It is given in debit balance, so it will be shown here. And also we need to calculate more interest, so we will keep space for it. So how to write? To interest on capital. Now some interest is given and some we need to calculate, so how we will write? Name, then given plus additional is equals to total. This thing you will write. Why? As I said, interest on capital is given also and we need to calculate in adjustment also. And why we are showing here itself, the reason is simple. What are the two effects for interest on capital? Credit side of current account, debit side of appropriation account. Now in the book, interest on capital is debit, so it should be debit. If it was given credit, then I would have written here. Okay? Yes. Now, Harsha, if you are not seeing what I am writing, then I am speaking also. Name, then column. Given plus additional is equals to total. Now for Harsha and for Chaya. For Harsha it is given 700. For Chaya it is given 1000. Plus and leave the space and nothing. And as I said, this is given in the trial balance 700 and 1000, so only single effect, no other effect. Okay? In this way, whenever interest on capital, interest on drawings, interest on current account is to be calculated and given in the trial balance, so decide what balance is given. Debit balance is given, so first decide the two effects. Credit of current, debit of appropriation. Now as debit balance is given, show it here. Then again additional interest here and here. Additional interest will have two effects. Given interest will have only one effect. Yes. Now machinery. Machinery is our asset. It has an adjustment. So on asset side in the inner column, machinery 40,000. Leaving one line. Now interest on loan. Now this is also like this interest on capital. Interest on partners loan, two effect. Liability side of balance sheet plus, and here debit side of P&L account. Some interest is given and some interest we need to calculate, because loan is also given, interest on loan is also given. So show it here. To interest on loan of Harsha. Why Harsha? Because loan is of Harsha. As we can see here, loan of Harsha. Now name is not required because name is written here. So simply given plus additional is equals to total. Now what is the given interest? 200 plus and leave the space. Now as this is a hidden adjustment, first we need to write the loan and then we need to calculate the interest. Now loan is shown here, leave 8 lines here, then after show loan of Harsha in the inner column 10,000. Why I am writing loan now? Because we have interest on loan and we have loan, and this is the hidden adjustment. So now calculate. In calculation number 1, interest on loan of Harsha. Loan is from 1/10/16 to the last date. Interest is always to the last date 31/3/70. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6 months is equals to 6M. Now, interest 10,000 multiply, percentage is not given on partner's loan, so 6%, multiply 6 upon 12. So 10,000 into 6% into 6 by 12 is 300. Now total interest is 300, given is 200, so simply we can understand 100 is additional. But show it like this. Given plus additional is equals to total. Given interest is 200, total interest is 300. So what is the additional interest? Additional interest is 100, that is outstanding. Now, right here, one effect, two effect. What I am telling, please understand. Interest on loan is 300. Interest is given 200. So given plus additional is equals to total. Given interest is 200, total interest is 300, so additional interest is 100. Now for given interest only one effect is okay, and for additional interest there is required of two effects. So plus 100, so directly I am showing it outside 300. But for when where we are having more than two partners, then first show total inside then outside. Now this 100 is having second effect also, plus additional interest 100 in the outer column 10,100. Let me explain it once more. Interest on loan is given, but it is of Harsha. We need to understand, because in the credit balance loan of Harsha is given. Now when loan is given, interest is given, some interest would be remaining. So interest on loan is shown on P&L account debit, not appropriation. P&L account debit and add to the loan. Some interest is given, so given. So trial balance interest is having only one effect here. Now what is the additional interest? For that calculation, interest on loan of Harsha from 1/10/16 to 31/3/17, that is 6 months. Now interest is 10,000 loan, percentage is not given, so 6% into 6 by 12 is 300. Now given plus additional is equals to total. Given interest is 200, total is 300, so the additional interest is 100. Always given will have one effect, additional will have two effects. So one is here and the additional interest is here. Okay. So calculation number 1 is over. Next, salary, normal salary. It is not partner salary. Normal salary is given. P&L accountable. Also hidden adjustment is given. So we are writing to salary in the inner column 13,000. Now we will get in calculation number 2. Salary. Give the heading salary. Okay. Salary per month is equals to 1,000. So 1,000 into 12 months, it is 12,000. Thus 13,000 minus 12,000 is equals to 1,000 advance. This one thing you write. Salary per month PM 1,000. 1,000 into 12 months is of 12,000 only. Thus 13,000 is given. 12,000 is actual, so 1,000 is advance. So minus advance 1,000. So in the outer column we will show 12,000. Now what we have done, friends, on the debit side we have subtracted. Debit side minus means credit. If one is credit, other is debit, so asset side. After machinery, leaving one line and then writing advance salary in the outer column 1,000. Today there is limitation of space because I am having 6 accounts. So please listen my words, otherwise you are not getting the things, okay? Now it is given salary of Chaya. Partner's salary is shown on P&L account, P&L appropriation account, debit side. To salary of Chaya in the inner column 5,500, leave one line because adjustment is there. Okay. Debtors are our asset. Today there is no adjustment for debtors, so directly in the outer column. Debtors in the outer column, it is 15,000. Next, receivable rent. Receivable, outstanding, advance, prepaid. If they are given in trial balance, then decide its balance. If debit, then asset, credit, then liability. The receivable rent on the asset side 2,000. Next, bad debts. Today bad debts is not having anything, so directly to bad debts trial balance. No format is required. 2,000. Sorry, not 2,000. It is 1,300. Today no such thing of bad debts is given, so no format is required. Directly in the outer column in the P&L account debit 1,300. Stock of goods 31,370. This is closing stock. Debit effect is only to be given as no, it is not given in adjustment. Stock 31,317. All the stocks are in asset only. Closing stock amount 10,000. Then next, insurance premium is our expense, so debit side here, but it is having hidden adjustment to insurance premium in the inner column 2,000, and we are calculating it in number 3. Okay. Insurance premium. Now what thing is written? That insurance premium total is 2,000. Now what they are telling, out of which 1,200 is for the year ending 36/70. Rupees 1,200 is for year 36/70. So from 31,317 to 36/70, comma 3 months advance is paid. Why? Because it ends on 30th June, but before that our year ends on 31st March, so 3 months extra is paid. So advance amount is 1,200 total into 3 months advance is 3/12 is 300. What is the advance premium? See, a simple hint is there. Write the total amount. 2000 is given in the trial balance, write in inner column. Now in bracket they are talking about 1200. So talk about 1200 only. Now not required of 2000. 1200 is the amount which is of 30th June, but we are having 3 months advance because our year ends on 31st March and it is for 30th June. So we have paid 3 months extra. So the inner column's advance amount is 1200 and 3 months extra. So take 3 by 12. If 6 months, then 6 by 12. 2 months, then 2 by 12. Now this is the advance. Now advance or prepaid is always minus. So minus advance 300. In the outer column 70. Now again what we are doing, same like salary. Debit side minus means credit. If one is credit, other is debit. Advance insurance premium 300. Okay friends, all the debit balances are over. Let us look once more. Let it take time. Okay. Starting from the starting itself, we have drawn necessary accounts. Now first of all, when we are having capital and current, we are showing its opening balance. So on the credit side, this capital balance is given. Moreover, in current account, debit balance of Harsha is given, credit balance of Chaya is given. Moreover, trading accounts, gross profit was given in the sum. But they are telling that there is one adjustment affecting the trading account. So we are drawing revised trading account, and for that we will write balance brought down, gross profit in the bracket. Now looking at the each debit balance drawings, whenever we are having capital and current both, then drawings are shown in the debit side of current. Both are having different dates, so show differently. Then interest on capital. It is given in trial balance. So first in your mind look for two effects. Credit side of current, debit side of appropriation. In trial balance, which effect is given? Debit, so show it on debit side. Moreover, adjustment is also there. So when interest on capital or drawings is given, and additional also we need to calculate. So name, given, additional plus total. Harsha and Chaya. Given are 700 and 1000, it has only one effect, and leave space for the additional, then we will calculate when the adjustment comes. Okay? Yes. Now we are having machinery. Machinery is our asset. It has an adjustment. We have left one line. Then interest on loan. Partner's loan interest is not in appropriation. It is in P&L. P&L debit and add to the loan. But what the thing was there, interest on loan is given also and loan is given with date. So we have calculated. Total interest was 300. Given was 200. So additional was 100. Given has one effect. Additional has two effect. Here added and here also additional interest. Then salary monthly 1000 and 13,000 is given. So again it is an hidden adjustment. 1000 into 12 is salary is only 12,000, but we are paying 13,000. So 1000 is extra. Minus advance 1000. So in the outer column 12,000. Now debit side minus means credit. If one is credit, another is debit. Then salary of partner, salary of Chaya is given, then here. And it has an adjustment, so we have left one line. Then debtors, debtors are our asset. Then receivable rent, receivable outstanding prepaid. If given in trial balance, then decide if debit then asset, credit then liability. Debit balance is given, so on asset side. Bad debts is not having to do anything, so directly to bad debts trial balance in the outer column itself because no adjustment is given. Stock of goods is already given in trial balance itself, so only single effect in the asset side. Insurance premium is 2000. It is having 1200 for 3 months advance, means 30th June. So 1200 into 3 by 12. Don't do 2000 into 3 by 12 because 1200 is only the amount which is advance. So 1200 into 3 by 12, 3 months advance. So subtract from here. Debit side minus means credit. If one is credit, another is debit. Now credit balances. Capital accounts we have already written. Current account Chaya also we have already written. Now interest on drawings. Again we need to calculate also and given is also. So decide two effects for interest on drawings. Drawings are debit, so interest on drawings two effects are debit side of current account, credit side of appropriation account. Now which effect is given here? Credit effect. If debit was given then here, but it is given credit effect, so same like this thing. by interest on drawings. Name given plus additional is equals to total. Harsha, Chaya. Given amount is 100, 50 plus and leave the space. Interest on drawings. Two effects: current account debit side, credit side of appropriation account. In the book, credit effect is given, so here name given additional plus additional is equals to total. Harsha, Chaya. Given is 150, so one effect here, leave the space. Then loan of Harsha is already written. Adjustment is also sold. Now simply rent is given, so it is our income, so here credit side by rent. Rent is 12,000. Next, creditors. Creditors are all liability, so on liability side no adjustment, so directly in the outer column 5,000. Next is trading accounts balance we have written, and again I would like to repeat, bank balance word is used, but bank has credit balance, so credit balance is overdraft, so again on liability side itself. So next is bank balance, but word OD is to be written 5450. So creditors are 5,000 and bank overdraft is 5450. Next, interest on current account of Harsha. Now again decide. Harsha is having debit balance, and what is the two effects for interest on current account? As it is debit balance, so first debit side, so debit side of current account and credit side of appropriation account. Now this is given as credit effect, so first right here by interest on debit balance of current account, and we are having for Harsha only given plus additional is equals to total. What is the given interest of Harsha? 100 plus leave space. Again I would like to repeat, my friends, what thing is being given? Interest on current account for Harsha. Harsha is having debit balance. So what is the two effect for debit balance of current account? Current account debit, appropriation account credit. But here credit balance is given, so credit side by interest on debit balance of current account for Harsha. Given plus additional is equals to total 100 plus leave the space. Suspense account. Suspense account is having adjustment, so suspense account is not written anywhere. This thing is to be remembered for everyone. Suspense account should not be shown in the final accounts. It will get cancelled through directly or indirectly if any account is given. So all the credit balances are given. Let us repeat it once more. Capital accounts, Harsha and Chaya opening balance is given. Current account opening balance of Chaya is written here. Interest on drawings is written here. The reason is debit side of current, credit side of appropriation. Credit balance is given, so here itself, and more interest is to be calculated, so I have left the space. Then loan of Harsha is already written. Then rent is our income, so credit side here. Then creditors 5,000 is written on liability. Bank balance is given, but credit balance of bank is always overdraft, so bank balance and overdraft 5450. Okay. Next, trading account opening balance is written here itself. Then bank balance is gained. Interest on current account Harsha is having debit balance, so two effects for debit balance: current debit, appropriation credit. As credit balance is given, so it is here written. Suspense account should not be shown anywhere. Now starting the first adjustment, that is interest on capital, drawings and interest on current account. So friends, let me draw a line here because I need more space for our adjustments. Okay. See, don't get confused. Creditors creditors are these and this is these. Okay, you should not draw lines, but I am drawing because if you can't see the amounts properly, then I am clearing the thing. Okay, now adjustment number 1, interest on capital. See, normally interest on capital we are calculating directly only, but I am showing in the calculation also. I think this is calculation number 4. Interest on capital. Name, given plus additional is equals to total. Harsha, Chaya. Given interest is 700 and 1000. And okay, yes. Plus. We need to find out the additional interest. For that, we need to find the total interest. Now, what is the percentage? 5%. And what is the capital of Harsha? 20,000. So here 20,000 multiply 5% is 1,000. So if the total interest is 1,000 and the given interest is 700, the additional interest would be 300. Again for Chaya's capital is 30,000 and multiply 5% for it. So 3 5s are 1500. If the total interest is 1500 and the given interest is 1000, the additional interest would be. So for Chaya, if the total interest is 1500, given interest is 1000, so additional interest is 500. Again friends, how we have done this thing? First we have to write interest on capital. Now for interest on capital, the given is 700 and 1000. 20,000 5% is 1000. Total is 1000, given is 700, so the additional is 300. Again in the same way for Chaya, 30,000 into 5% is 1500. If given is 1000, then the additional is 500. Now we have to post it first here, because here only we have left the space. And we will write 300 is equals to 1000. 500 is equals to 1500. Total will be 2500. 1000 plus 15. Now friends, we will write it here. One effect, two effect. Please you see it. So always we have to remember, for given only one effect, for additional two effect. Now actually we are giving the second effect. If one effect is debit, then second would be credit, or else we know the thing for interest on capital. Current credit, here debit. But only give for additional, as here also additional interest only we have given for loan. So now we are writing on 31/3/17 by interest on capital. Now what interest is to be written? Only additional, my friends. What is that thing? 300 and 500. Why? Because already 700 and 1000 was given. So additional effect for 300 and 500 only was to be given. Now the same thing would be for drawings and same thing would be for current account. Okay friends, so again I would like to repeat, for given one effect, for additional second effect. How we will decide the second effect? Here it is debit, so here direct debit would be credit. Okay, so this was interest on capital. Now we are doing interest on drawings. So calculation number 5, interest on drawings. Again name Harsha, Chaya, 150. Now see, interest on capital is very easy because it is from the first date 1/4/16. But interest on drawings is little bit difficult because one is from 110 and another is from 1/1. So decide the months first. Okay. Drawings of Harsha is 5000. Drawings for Harsha is 5000. Drawings for Chaya is 10,000. Okay friends. Now talking for Harsha only, percentage is 6. 6% interest on drawings is to be calculated in the book itself, it is given. Now it is from 110. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6 months into 6 by 12. Here 10,000 multiply 6%. Now this drawing is from 1, 1. So 1, 2 and 3. 3 months only into 3 by 12. Now I am calculating the interest. 5,000 into 6% into 6 by 12 is 150. If the total is 150 and the given is 100, so additional is 50. 10,000 into 6% into 3 by 12 is again 150. If given is 50, then the additional would be 100. Again, one effect, two effects. It is same as interest on capital. What was the difference? Only for months. This is from 110, so 6 months. This is from 1, so 3 months. Now first show it here itself. 50 is equals to 150. 100 is equals to 150. So total is 3. Now if one is credit, other is debit. On 31,370. 2. Interest on drawings. What I have written to interest on drawings, and which amount will come, my friends? Only the additional, that is 50 and 100, not 150. 50. So whenever you are having such types of adjustment, you have to think twice and do the sum. Don't just do these sums simply. Okay, next we have interest on current account, but for that also we have 2 types. Okay, in calculation number 6, interest on debit balance of current account, because you know there are 2 balances of current account. Now who is having debit balance? Only Harsha is having debit balance. So directly I am writing Harsha. Given plus additional is equals to total. Harsha's given is 100 plus and total. Now Harsha is having 6,000 friends. His debit balance is 6,000 and the percentage is 10 into 10%. So it is 600. Sorry, 6,000's 10% is 600. So the additional interest would be 500. 500 and only one interest is there, only one name is there, so directly 600 in the outbound. Here there were 2, so I am first taking the total, then showing outside. Here there is only one name, so according to that. Now this will have one effect, this will have 2 effects. Now this is credited, so it would be credited. 31,370 to interest on its balance, debit balance of current account. Now this is for Harsha only, and only the additional in bracket, please clear additional 500 here to be. Now number 7. Calculation number 7. Still we have not completed the calculation. Interest on credit balance of current account. For that, friends, you need one thing. That interest on credit balance is shown anywhere? Not shown, because debit balance is shown, credit balance is not shown, so you will do it directly, no given addition. So directly we are having person Chaya. Chaya is having 4,000. You can see. So directly 4,000 into 10% is 400. So you can now show directly interest on credit balance. So it will be on credit side and debit side here. So let me show 31,370 by interest on credit balance of current account. Now there is nothing like additional or everything, so directly we are showing 400. There it is credited, so here it should be debit. After salary of Chaya, leaving one line, then to interest on credit balance of current account, and that is for Chaya 400. So friends, this is our sum. So still only one adjustment is completed. In this much time, we have only completed a single adjustment. Still adjustment number 2 to 5 are still left. So now we are going for that adjustments. Okay, so again I would like to repeat for each and everyone. First we have started with interest on capital. So we have seen in the calculation, first we have calculated total, so we can know the additional. Additional will have only second effect. Same for interest on drawings, again we have calculated 150, so these are the additional amount, and this is credited, so we have debited the additional amount. Again for debit balance interest also same thing, we have calculated 600, additional was 500, only second effect was here. But for credit balance directly we have calculated here and we have shown it here. Now we are going for the second adjustment, that is provide 10% depreciation on machines. So machines are here. Minus depreciation 10%, no months directly. 40,000 10% is 4,000, so in the outer column directly we will show 36,000. So the next effect is on P&L debit to depreciation on machinery, and the amount is 400. Sorry, not 400, 4,000. Next. I listed here of this account. Okay. Yes. What is the next adjustment? Monthly salary of Chaya is 500. Again come to the calculation number 8. Salary of Chaya. ₹500 per month. So 500 into 12 is 6,000, and it is given here 5,500. So again outstanding is 500. So 6,000 minus 5,500 is equals to 500 outstanding. Outstanding is plus outstanding salary 500, and in the outer column 6,000. But don't show it on liability side because this is partner's salary, so it will be shown in partner's account only. So 31,317 by salary in bracket outstanding, and this is for Chaya only. So Chaya 500. How 500? Because monthly it is 500. Into 12 months is 6,000. 6,000 minus 5,500, so extra 500 is to be given. So this was calculation number 8. Now next, total of sales book is undercast by figure. Calculation number 9. Undercast sales. Okay. Now first we need to give its effect. Undercast sales means sales is shown less, so we should add it. So only one effect is given, that is added to sales, but no sales is given, so directly we can show it on credit side. Moreover, there is only one adjustment with one effect, so there would be suspense account and that would get cancelled to it. So everyone write here, there is only one adjustment with one effect with suspense account given in it. So suspense account would get cancelled through this adjustment. What you need to write here? There is only one adjustment, that is fourth adjustment, with one effect, with suspense account given in it. So suspense account would get cancelled through this adjustment. So sales is on credit side, so simply on credit side, by undercast sales 300 and suspense account would get cancelled. Okay? Yes. Now no calculation will come. Okay? Calculations are over. Now not a single calculation will come in the sum. Yes. Now the last adjustment. 1700 is to be transferred to general reserve. So for transferring to general reserve, what is the thing? P&L appropriation debit and liability side. To transfer to general reserve, 17. General reserve, P&L appropriation, 1700. That's all. All the adjustments are over. Everything is over. Okay. Now close it. So let us close this. Total is 25,000. 25,000. So 2 revised gross profit 25,000. It is debited, so here it is credit by revised REV gross profit. How much? 25,000. Again here total is 37,000. 37,000. Now subtract from 37,000 minus 300 minus 12,000 minus 1,300 minus 1,700 and minus 4,000. So it is 17,700. And what is this? 2 net profit. It is debited, so here it is credited by net profit 17,700. Again 17,700 plus 300 plus 600 is 18,600. 18,600 minus 2,500, 6,400, 17. It is 8,000. Now what is this? 2 divisible profit. Now in the sum, P&L ratio is given. No, it is not given. As P&L ratio is not given, it is in the ratio of 1:1. So for Harsha and Chaya, each will get half of 4,000. Okay, what I have done? I have taken the total. I have found revised gross profit. It is debited. Here it is credited. Taken the total here, subtracted here. I got net profit. It is debited, so it is credited. Taken the total 18,600 minus this amount, so 8,000. As no ratio is given to divisible profit equal 4,000 to both. Now this would be transferred to this current account. 31,370 by divisible profit 4,000 each. Okay. Now first, don't close this. First do that one. Just double lines. So on 31 370, to balance carried down. Now this is credit balance 20,000, 30 and double line. Now as this is credit balance, it is shown here. Don't transfer by mistake here. Now this is of capital, so capital account Harsha Chai 20,000, 30. Now for current account, as I said, we have to see which side is more. So let us do for Harsha 6,000, 5,000, 50 and 500. Debit side total is 11,550 and credit side is 4,300. So debit side is more. So for Harsha 11,550, total of debit side is more 11,550. Subtract minus 4,000 and minus 300 is 7,250. So for Harsha, by balance carried down, it is debit balance. For Harsha, friends, we are having debit balance. For Chaya, let us check. Debit side 10,100. What is the credit side? 4,500, 400, 500, 4,000. So credit side is 9,400 and debit side is again more. So debit side is only more 10,100. So 10,100. Debit side is more. So 10,100 minus 4,000, 500, 400, 500, 4,000. So 700. So here also we come. So for both partners, it is not necessary that for both we will get. One we will get debit, one we will get credit. But here for both partners we are having debit side more and credit side is less. So it is debit balance and debit balance are on the asset side. Current account. Harsha Chai 7,250,70. Now let us close the balance sheet that the totals are equal. 20,000, 30,000, 10,100, 5,000, 5,450 and 70. It is 72,250. Let us check. 36,000, 1,000, 15,000, 2,000, 10,000, 300, 7250 and 700. It is 72,250. So friends, you have seen that this sum has taken more than 1 hour to complete. So if in exam this sum is asked, you need to complete it in only 40 minutes. How you will possible to complete in 40 minutes? You need speed. Here I was explaining to you, so speed was little bit less. But in exam you need to complete this sum within 40 minutes, so you need that speed here. Okay friends, so this is the sum, you can see it. That's all for today. Thank you so much.